Hello everyone. I would like to say thank you for coming here in our ESL class, and then welcome to Mount Rushmore. My name is Mukhtar Amiri.
I'm Lucy Fan.
And my name's Sam.
And we are working for the National Park Service. And before you step into the Mount Rushmore, we want to tell you about it and introduce to you guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to introduce and tell more about the history behind the Mount Rushmore and the artistic talent behind this. Mount Rushmore four faces of the national icon of United States. Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, and Abraham Lincoln, and Theodore Roosevelt, carved in granite in Mount Rushmore. The work began on October 4th, 1927. The artist who carved the faces, his name is Godzin Berglund, and before he finished the project, he died, and his son finished his project, Lincoln Berglund, and you can see that the model he used to build and curve the faces. So he used many models to build the faces. So the models were like 1 inch, and this 1 inch by 1 inch was equal to the 1 foot by 1 foot in actual faces. So it is 60 foot, and you can see the this mountain is approximately 5,500 height above the sea level, and you can find some wild animal around the mountain. So be careful with that, and yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna add some more information about the Mount Rushmore. Sorry for the trouble that we made so far, and I'm gonna fix it for everyone. So why did the artist choose Mount Rushmore? Simple question, and easy answer. A sculpture in the Black Hills was first convinced by the South Dakota historian, Dwayne Robinson. He was the first one that gave the idea for Godzin Berglund, and he who was inspired by the mountain in Georgia now create a new mountain that is South Dakota. At first he invited Leonardo Taft, who was an American sculptor, and he's very good and very famous in education, and he's very good and famous for all of us who know him, and for the people that don't know him all over the world. And here's some fact about the Mount Rushmore. The sculpture represents the 150 years of the history of America. In 1941, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the 30th President of the United States, and he has come special relationship with Theodore Roosevelt Franklin's wife, Eleanor is Tennis, and with Godzin. There were 400 workers sculpted the fourth phase between 1927 and 1941, and it cost almost $1,989,000. Luckily, no worker died during the carving. And for more information, Mount Rushmore is controversial among Native Americans because the United States seized the area from the Lakota tribe after Great Six War of 1876. As you can see here, they are creating the face of one of the 4 presidents. The nose of the president, as you see, is 20 feet long, and the mouth is under here. It's 18 feet wide, and the eyes are 11 feet across. When you see the nose and compare it with my nose, it's way bigger than mine, which is my nose 10 inch, and his nose is like 20 feet. You know how big is it? And the total face of all the 4 presidents is equal to 6-story height of the building, of the tall building. And here's another picture of the they are washing the face of one of the presidents.
Not me.
Wow,
And
beautiful.
now this is the view from the mountain, from the top of mountain. And here is a visitor center. That's where you are. And we interviewed a visitor visit our Mount Rushmore like 2 years ago, and he said it's really huge and beautiful, and the environment is really good, very nice. But the location is not really good. It's like middle of nowhere, and in summer it's a little bit hot because it's a kind of desert place. And this is the 4 faces, and this is George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and this is Lincoln. And at first, Thomas Jefferson's face supposed to be in Washington's right, but after they built Washington's face, they found out there's the stone is unsuitable, so they can't build Thomas Jefferson's face to Washington's right, so they built it to the left. And Washington's face was dedicated first. It's in 1934, and Thomas Jefferson is the second one. His face was dedicated in 1936, and Lincoln's face is the third one. His face was dedicated in 1937, and after his face was dedicated, there's a bill from someone. They said, we want to add a face for Susan Anthony, but unfortunately, they said, no, we can the stone is not available for 5 faces. We can only make 4 faces. And Theodore Roosevelt is the last one, was dedicated in 1939. And the facilities, they spent 10 years to develop it, and it was finished in 1998. And they built a Lincoln Workland Museum here, and visitor center, and a presidential trial. And the Mount Rushmore, the name came from Charles Rushmore. He said, can you name the mountain, use my name? And the National Park Service took control of the memorial in 1933. That's pretty much what we want to tell you about, and hope you enjoy your day.
Thank you.